She showed up at all the grassroots places. She's not after the money. She's been here to help us. So give it up for her one more time. Come on, let's hear it. All right, we're going to have a few more speakers. Wayne Beech wants to come up and say a few words. So y'all give him a hand. Here we go.
Ooh, that's what we got. I want you to look up in these windows. I want you to look over in the bushes. I want you to look in these other places where the senators and the representatives are looking at y'all out here. They want to hear some cheering going on. They want to know that you support them, and they support you. They're supposed to support you. You understand? They work for you. They don't work for the lobbyists. They don't work for the bureaucrats. They don't work for water boys. They don't work for the governor. They work for you. And that's the way it should be. Let me tell you something. I just got through helping teach a Constitution camp. And I know all y'all remember. And I've heard that that's the greatest thing we could ever do. And that's doing something proactive to change this country. Is we need more of those. We not only need it for our kids. We need it for some of these guys. Okay? It doesn't matter whether you're Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, or Independent. It doesn't matter. What matters is that Constitution. What matters is your individual rights, that Bill of Rights. And when we give up a little bit at a time, guess what happens? They eventually take all of them. Let me tell you something. Viruses will come and go. But loss of our freedom is forever. I want to know how many of you have children and grandchildren. Raise your hands. How many of you love them? I mean, you would do anything to save them. Well, it's the same thing. These people up here are on a jerk. They're pulling on your grandchildren and your children. They are trying to pull them away from you. Only you should be able to make those critical decisions of what is taught to them. That includes CRT. That includes the 1619 project. That includes the white privilege thing. Unless you get involved in your school systems and you stand up in front of them and say, no more. We've had it right here. You're the one that demands what they do. You're the one that pays, like Jan said, you're the one that pays the bill. By the way, I am proud of my daughter. I raised her right, didn't I? And every one of us should be talking to our children and teaching them those constitutional principles. And even if you look, even our Republican platform and principles supports this. Even the Republican Party has put out a statement. I don't know if any of y'all saw this, but they had it on Channel 7. It disagrees with what the governor says. The governor is not on our side. I can tell you that. He's not a well-liked man in this state. I've been all over the state, and as well as Jan has. And I can tell you right now, I have he's not real favorite, even in the Republican Party. Okay? I mean, he isn't well-liked. You know why? Why do you think that governor isn't liked?
China puppet.
Why do you think the Democrats are doing just what they're doing right now? Why do you think, even, it doesn't matter whether you're Democrat, why do you think that the school boards and the legislators are acting the way they do? That's one.
Money and power.
That's right. We let them. We're the ones that have the authority. They don't. Whenever you talk to your legislators and your representatives, get their cell phone number. Get to develop. And you need remain respectful, okay? I got that. You need to maintain your civility, and you need to maintain your composure when you talk to them, okay? But you need to let them know how you feel. Because if you don't let them know how you feel, they'll never get it. Now, guess who the only ones they get to listen to up in this Capitol building, this Marble Palace? It's the people that are in those echo chambers. It's the lobbyists. It's the bureaucrats. And it's those water boys and the governor. That's the only ones. They all get paid to be up here. People like Jan and my daughter and Pam, They don't get paid to be up here. The people that get up here, and all y'all need to be up here too. I know you won't get paid, but I'm telling you, the return on investment in going in here and standing in these hallways and talking to your legislators. Because if you don't do it, like I said, they don't know. The only thing is they hear the voices in those echo chambers. Do y'all agree with me? Yes. Like I said, I was encouraged when I went to and helped out with this Constitution camp. I was encouraged. There were kids in there that actually knew more than some of these legislators that I've seen up here. Now let me tell you something. We do have some great legislators up here. We actually have some. In fact, I would say this last session, we probably have one of the best sessions I've ever seen. In terms of look at what we passed anti-abortion. We passed some gun bills, some pro-gun bills. We passed that we're not going to allow men to participate in women's sports.